Hopefully this green screen behind me works well. Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Rara Zaizo, and I haven't uploaded in a while. Here's why. As you may or may not know, I have been studying Information and Communications Technology, or ICT for short, at the university. And before any student is eligible for graduation, that student needs to make a senior project with 2 or 3 of his friends. Some time has passed since the team and I worked on our senior project, presented it, and tried to accelerate it and make it into our own little company. So I guess now would be a good time to talk about what we did for our senior project and how we did it. So first of all, the idea. The idea was to figure out a way to better secure your vehicle. You get any car you want, you add a device to it, and voila! You can now turn it on with your fingerprint, monitor its state, know its location, get a sneak peek inside of the vehicle, and all of this through an app on your phone. You can even get alerted if somebody tries to access your car without your permission, and you can shut off its engine and ignition. That alone was the idea. We gave the project a name, Advanced Vehicle Security System, or AVSS for short. Part 2 was figuring out what that device would be. Since we studied ICT, and I had a year of a bit of CCE, or Computer and Communications Engineering, we chose to get a Raspberry Pi to simulate what our device would act like when we make it. Of course, as a university senior project, a Raspberry Pi would be enough. But we wanted to take things to the next level with this project. So we got the Pi. We bought a small laptop for around $300 that would act as a server between the Pi and the app we're making. And we got to work. The outline is as follows. I'm just going to read that off the script. The Pi has its peripherals connected to it, a camera, a fingerprint scanner, and a way to attach it to the ignition of the vehicle. This Pi runs a shell script on every reboot that runs a Python script in an infinite loop that listens for any commands given to it via a protocol called MQTT. The $300 server, which is sitting in my apartment with dynamic DNS that handles all communications between the app and the Pi. This includes any logs coming from the Pi using MySQL database, any MQTT messages sent from the app via Mosquitto MQTT, and any pictures sent from the Pi via FileZilla FTP. And the third part is the application, which uses MySQL to get the logs and parse them, MQTT to send any commands to the Pi, and FTP to receive any pictures sent from the Pi. After setting all this up and making sure everything works, including days and nights of coding, developing Java code, MySQL statements, and a hell of a lot of Python code, we had a working system that just needs a car to be installed on. Since I had a lot of the CCE tools with me due to my first year, I converted the Raspberry Pi into what you can call a Frankenstein that basically makes the Raspberry Pi into a switch that can probably turn almost any vehicle's ignition on. But as you've probably guessed it, we lacked a car to work with. We couldn't risk breaking anything in our cars. Because let's be honest, we can't pay for fixes. So after presenting the project to the university, we held everything up and took all this project to an accelerator that offered a 5-day workshop on how to build a business from scratch. After that, we presented this project to the jury of the accelerator and got rejected. But all hope isn't gone. During all of this, we learned how to work under pressure, to meet deadlines, to talk whatever just to get out of a tough situation, and how to create Android apps and super cool looking Python scripts, by the way. After all of this was done, I continued whatever courses I had and started applying for jobs, and I got one. But work takes a lot of one's energy. And with the lack of such energy, I can't really make YouTube videos a lot. And I'm sorry about that, but oh well. Thank you all for staying with me and increasing my watch time, because I need that these days in order to keep this channel monetized. And again, it's not about the monetization. I really don't get anything in return. Like, it's not something that's worth it. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell button to get notifications whenever I post. If I post, I'll try to post. And I'll see you soon.